Pimps, what is happening? Efficient in the field, coming in hot with some busted ass glasses for another conversation video about your name ending up on a list. That's right, we're going to talk about it. Is there any way you can avoid it at this point in time? Like, what approach do you take? I'm doing this video for a new patron of mine where we were having a little bit of a private chat. I'm not going to name him. I don't like to do that in any of my public videos. But he joined a group that is organized statewide. And I think we can all get the message between the lines here that group is the kind of group that starts with an M. And he's a little concerned that his name might end up on a list. This is something that survivalists and preppers try to avoid, right, guys? We don't want our name on an actual list. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ease your mind right now. I'm going to ease your mind. Get ready for it. Here it comes. Everybody's name is on a list. Everybody. All y'all's name is on a list, man. It is. If you're watching this video right now, you've watched other videos like it, you've made certain life choices, your name's on a list. Just how it is. Let me give you a whole bunch of examples of the dumb shit that will get your name put on the naughty list. Not the nice list. Santa's naughty list. Having a hunting license. Okay, having a hunting license because they don't want you to know how to take care of yourself. And it's even doubly worse if you've never purchased a firearm or never transferred one between private parties. Like, they have no record of you owning firearms, yet you're getting a hunting license every year and buying deer tags. And I'm not talking about archery tags. Guess what? Your name's on an extra list for that. Did you vote for Trump during the last election? If you did, naughty list, you're on it. Get a load of this, because a lot of people don't even know this. There are lots of kinds of livestock where if you own them, the feds require you to register your animals with them. Why? Well, they've got some dumbass excuse as to why you need to do it. And usually it has to do with some kind of genetic passed down trait that is almost completely wiped out, like less than 1% cases a year. But we still need you to register your animals with us. Yeah. So they can put your ass on a list. So they know who is more self-sufficient out there. Who knows how to take care of themselves. Who can feed themselves? Who's not going to end up in the breadline when it comes time to kick that show off? A lot of states require you to register these animals as well. They just follow the feds' lead. They're like, oh, they're doing it? Pfft, we're going to do it too, man. Then we know who has animals. You know what I'm saying? We got too many damn jokers running shit. You know, Tocqueville was right. Tocqueville was right, man. Democracy in America. He wrote that book back in like the late 1800s, and he talked about how the longer America goes on, the worse its presidents are going to get. Nailed it. And it's not just presidents, man. It's just government in general. You know, governors of big states and shit like that. Fishing. I'm willing to bet that if you get a fishing license every year, you're probably on the list for it. Because, once again, you're somebody who's going to be more capable of providing for yourself. Then there's firearms. Your name's obviously going to end up on a list for purchasing any of those. And, guys, this is by no means an exhaustive list. I'm just giving you an idea of the kind of shit that's going to get you put on there. And then there's all the lists that they're keeping that we don't know they're keeping, right? Like people that purchase ammunition online. I know that certain banks have reported people to the feds. They provided feds with private data, the names of people purchasing firearms and ammunition online. Boom! Right on a list. What's that dude, that meme? Straight to jail. You know? That could be you later. Straight to jail. You buy ammo? Jail. Firearms? Jail. Hunting license? Straight to jail. Vote for Trump? Jail. Double jail. People that visit certain websites, definitely on a list. Have you purchased certain kinds of books? You're on a list, my friend. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's true. And if you can see the trajectory of America, you know that we're going to get to a point where either A, Santa prints out his naughty list and sends all of his little elves around to go door to door, or B, the good guys win. That's where we're at. Everyone's talking about it. Talking about what? Fish in the field? That gnarly civil war that's right around the corner. There's a lot of predictive programming occurring. They just put out a movie, Hollywood, Civil War. Hollywood has been hitting it hard, predictive programming, for years now. That movie's no different, guys. They know it's coming. And as a matter of fact, they are absolutely scared shitless. I was watching a news clip a couple weeks ago. It was someone high up in the FBI, I want to say it was, that was talking about how agents are literally talking about leaving the country if Trump gets elected because they're scared they're going to be hunted down and prosecuted. Well, prosecuted for what? They should be scared, right, Peps? They should be absolutely scared shitless. So what do you think people like this are going to do? Well, they're going to pick whatever side is not going to prosecute them for their illegal behavior or violating the rights of the people. Pick something. I mean, the amount of times that the feds have just literally put the people last and are willing to do anything they're told to do is crazy. It's like every week, man. Every week I'm reading new news about the feds just violating the rights of Americans and putting us last. And so they're scared shitless of us. Maybe they should get smarter. You know what I mean, dudes? Maybe they should be like, oh, shit. 30% of Americans own all the guns, and they're pissed right now. Oh, if they elect Trump, I'm just going to flee the country. If you're working for one of those 3-letter agencies, man, time to change course right now. Time to blow that whistle. No, not smoke a joint, but blow that freaking whistle, man. Do the right thing. Turn your back on all this corrupt ass shit and get the American people's backs. Because it's going to get violent. And if you think that they're just going to give you a spanking for the part you played in it and let you go on your merry way, you got another thing coming. Enough ranting, back on topic. Your names are all on a list, guys, so what do you do about it? Well, like my patron, let's say he is involving himself in the type of group that we're all thinking about. What you don't want to do is talk a whole bunch of mad shit and put a bullseye on your head. Your name's already on a list. You're not there to talk politics. You're not there to attract a whole bunch of negative attention, and you're certainly not there to come up with some crazy ass plan that's going to land you in a federal prison for decades. You're not there for that. You are there to train to be part of a cohesive civilian unit and to make some friends that you trust. Because we all know that those kinds of organizations are absolutely infested with Fed boys. You know what I'm saying, guys? So don't put a bullseye on your head. And here's the other thing. You got to do what you got to do. Here I am with this YouTube channel. because I felt led by a higher power to share what I know and to have a conversation online, right? To help people out. It's not up to me. This is something that I have to do. And I know it puts my name on a list, even though I've been careful for so many years, guys. I've been very, very careful. It is what it is. We're all going to have to do what we have to do. And as a matter of fact, the more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to get targeted, but the more you can do to push positive change and push the change that we need in this country today. So I'm not going to encourage you to sit back and hide in the shadows. I'm really not going to do that. I'm going to tell you to search your soul and to think about it, to dwell on it, to talk to your wife about it, and to do what you feel you have to do. All right, guys? That's it. I'm going to let y'all go right there. Please make sure you like the video, comment down below, share it. We could use all the help we can possibly get with the algorithm on this platform. They hate my guts. My views have gone from awesome month one just to plummeting, and it's probably because I badmouthed them a little bit. Probably a bad idea. But there you have it, guys. Check out my Patreon link in the description. Obviously, this video is a result of a conversation I had with a patron, and if you'd like to help support the channel, that would be a great place to do it. As a matter of fact, he made some extra donations to the channel that are all going towards a video editing laptop so we can do bigger, better things in the future. And that's it, pimps. I'll let y'all go. Take care, guys.